the Bluest Ribbon.
There were nearly 300 black and white Holstein cows on Milkmoor Farm, and it took many workers to run the farm. One of the workers was Mr. Nelson, father of Whit and Corky. The Nelson family lived right on the farm, and many times Father would let Corky and Whit help him with the milking. In this way, the boys got so they knew all the cows by name.
Hey, Dad, may I help with the milking tonight?
You'll have to ask Mr. Hank. He's the boss.
Mr. Hank was the herd manager for Mr. Lindley, the owner, who lived in the city. Mr. Hank was a nice man and usually let Corky and Whit help do the milking. Once in a while, he'd even send them on errands.
Hey, Whit, you and Corky can go to the field after one of the cows, Lady Queen. For some reason, she didn't come up with the other cows.
Sure, Mr. Hank. Lady Queen's a good cow. We'll go get her. Come on, Corky.
Better get a hustle on. It's getting late.
We'll hurry.
Say, Whit, which cow's Lady Queen?
She's that good cow. The one that won those ribbons at the fair. She's got 2 blue ribbons.
What do blue ribbons mean?
That means Lady Queen got first prize. Twice.
Why didn't she come up with the other cows?
I don't know.
Where do you reckon she is?
Down in the woods somewhere. Near Catfish Creek, I suppose.
What would Lady Queen be doing way down there?
Nice, lonely place for her to hide a calf.
She got a calf?
I reckon she has by now. That's probably why she didn't come up with the other cows. I hope it's a heifer. Everybody gets tickled over a girl calf.
Yeah, nobody cares much about a bull calf. Why?
Heifers make milk cows when they grow up, and bull calves don't. Hurry up, Corky. It's getting late, and we've got a long ways to go.
Wait for me, Whit.
Oh, it's just like a jungle in here. Can't hardly push through those brambles.
Do you see her yet? Do you see Lady Queen yet?
No, but I caught a glimpse of something white. It might be a cow. I can't be sure. There, I see it again.
So do I.
Yeah, that's Lady Queen, all right. She looks a little peeved, like she don't want us around.
Will she hurt us?
With a calf hid around, it's hard to tell what she might do.
Why does she keep stamping around in front of that briar patch?
That's where she's got her calf hid, I expect. You wait here. I'm going in there. Hold on now, Lady Queen. I'm not gonna hurt your calf. Oh, well, look at here. Isn't she cute? Hey, Corky, it's a heifer calf. Come see it.
Yeah, but Lady Queen's shaking her head at me.
Oh, I'll take you in. I guess Lady Queen's more used to me or something. Anyway, she's not gonna hurt either one of us.
Ooh, she sure's a cute little calf. There's a white place on her head that looks exactly like a 7. Little white spot on her nose, too.
Yeah, and her legs are white. She looks like she's got socks on.
Feel of her. Feels like she's got a coat made of velvet.
Yeah, Lady Queen's got herself a little princess.
Say, that's a good name for her.
Little princess?
Yeah.
Little princess. Yeah, we're gonna call you Little Princess. Come on now, Little Princess. We gotta get you up to the barn. Help me, Corky. We gotta pick her up.
Wow, she's heavy.
Come on, lift harder.
We're gonna carry her all the way to the barn?
No, as soon as we get her out of the brush, we'll put her down and see if she can walk.
Little Princess could walk, but she made it only halfway to the barn. Lady Queen coaxed her calf, but she couldn't move another step. She just laid down and wouldn't move. By this time, it was getting dark, and Whit was getting worried.
From here, it looks like the lights in the barn are all out.
They probably got the chores all done.
Yeah. You go to the house, Corky, and tell Mr. Hank that Lady Queen's got a calf, and we got it as far home as we can. I'll stay here and take care of her.
Okay, I'll be back as soon as I can get Mr. Hank.
Come in. Oh, it's you, Corky. You find Lady Queen?
Yep, and she's got herself a calf. We can't bring her all the way in, though, Mr. Hank.
Can't it walk?
It got tired, I guess.
Well, why don't you haul it the rest of the way in a wheelbarrow? I got a good TV program on. I don't want to leave. When it's over, I'll be out.
Okay, Mr. Hank.
after Corky and Whit got little Princess into the barn, they fixed her up in a nice, clean stall. Then they stayed around for a while, talking to the calf and rubbing her soft velvet hair. Almost at once, Corky and Whit loved that brand new calf.
Now, I know we shouldn't love little Princess so much, Corky, 'cause she's not ours. But somehow it just seems as if she is ours. Anyway, I can't help but love her.
Almost every night after school, Corky and Whit would jump into their jeans in a hurry and run out to the barn to see how little Princess was doing. She grew just fine at first, until Mr. Hank took her away from her mother on the third day. They started feeding her milk from a pail like they did all the calves, and for some reason it just didn't agree with her. She began getting sick. Then she got very sick, and soon she was so sick she was almost dead.
Look at little Princess, Corky. She can't even lift her head.
And she's not hardly breathing. Did they have the vet?
Yeah, the doc was here twice. Kept dosing her with medicine, but it's not doing her any good.
What they gonna do with her now?
Well, I heard Mr. Hank say he was going to shoot her, put her out of her misery.
Look, Whit. Little Princess just twists her nose a little bit.
I'm going in there and rub her a little bit. Corky, you say a prayer for little Princess, and so will I. She just can't die, Corky. She just can't.
Hey there, boys. You wouldn't be annoying that calf, would you?
Oh, no, sir.
We aren't bothering her, Mr. Hank.
What are you going to do with her, Mr. Hank?
Got to shoot her, I guess. It's too far gone for any hope for her. Mr. Lindley said not to spend any more vet money on her.
Can I work on her a little bit before you shoot her?
You? What do you think you are, a magician or something? What are you going to do with her?
Oh, nothing special. Just thought I might try a few things my mother does to me and Corky when we get sick.
Yeah, won't do any harm, I guess. Well, go ahead and mess around. When you get through fussing with her, let me know, and I'll get my gun and ease her out of her supper.
Yes, sir. I'll let you know. Come on, Corky. We got things to do. You go get a bucket of hot water, and I'll get the curry comb and the things from the harness room. Now you're clean, little Princess. And you're gonna get a rub down with this gunny sack, just like your mother would do with her tongue if she were here.
Look, Whit. She's trying to raise her head.
There, that's the girl, little Princess. Lift up your pretty little head. That's the way. Keep trying. That's right. There, get your feet moving, too. Keep them wiggling. Oh, you'll be on those wobbly little feet before you know it. You're gonna be a queen yet, you are, little Princess. You're gonna break records and win ribbons, just like your mother did. There, that's it. That's it. A little higher now. Look, Corky. She's trying to get up. Hey, she's gonna make it.
Little Princess did make it. She did get up. At first, she was pretty wobbly, but she kept getting better and better. She got so she could take milk again, and the next thing Corky and Whit knew, Mr. Hank was planning to enter her at the fair. Mr. Hank had all hands working getting the other cattle ready for the show. One day, he stopped the two boys when they were walking toward the barn.
Hey, you two boys. Want to fit that calf of yours up for the fair?
Oh, go on, Mr. Hank. You know little Princess isn't our calf. I wish she were.
Well, you act like she's yours. Well, you want to fix her up or not?
You mean we can get little Princess ready for the fair? All by ourselves?
That's what I mean. You got to wash her and trim her, shine her horns and hooves.
Do we get to stay with her at the fair?
One of you, yeah. Be a good help, in fact.
Oh, boy. Corky, did you hear that? Little Princess is going to the fair, and I get to go with her.
Can I go too, Whit? Can I?
Only one of you. And don't forget, the princess has got to be properly prepared.
Yes, sir, Mr. Hank. You can come and visit me and little Princess, Corky. You and Father and Mr. Hank and the others. Come on now. We got to start getting little Princess ready. She's going to win the bluest ribbon in the whole fair.
Hey, Whit, here comes a man driving in the yard.
Yeah, I've seen that man before. Oh, that's the county agent.
Wonder what he wants.
Probably wants to see Mr. Hank, as usual.
Hello, boys. Is Hank around?
Yes, sir, Mr. Wallace. He just went into the big barn.
Milkmore Farms got any good show cattle this year?
Yes, sir. Lots of them.
You're not a 4-H member, are you?
No, sir.
I don't think I know your name, do I?
No, sir. My name's Whitaker Nelson, and this is my little brother, Corky Nelson.
Corky's pretty young to join the 4-H, but you should be in the club, Whitaker. In 4-H, the boys own their own animals and show them at fairs. Oh, we have good times. Wouldn't you like to join?
Yeah, but I can't. I don't own an animal, not even a calf.
Couldn't you get one?
Well, there's no place to keep it, even if I could.
There ought to be plenty of room and feed around here.
Yeah, but there's room enough for Mr. Lindley's stock, and that's all. But I am going to get to show Little Princess at the fair. Want to come in the barn and see her?
Oh, surely do.
She's Mr. Lindley's calf, but I look after her, sort of like she was my own.
Mr. Wallace fell in love with Little Princess, just like everyone did. He tried to get Mr. Lindley to sell her cheap enough so that Whit and Corky could buy her. But Mr. Lindley said she was too valuable to sell to boys. He told Mr. Wallace that there were 16 boys and girls on the farm, and if he provided calves and room and feed for all of them, he'd have to move his own stock out. Mr. Wallace didn't like it too well about Mr. Lindley not selling Little Princess to the boys because, well, Mr. Wallace was wonderful to them, and he kept coming back and spending a lot of time teaching Whit how to groom and lead Little Princess into the show ring when fair time came. At the fair, they gave Whit a good place to sleep, right near Little Princess, and he spent all the time with her, feeding her, keeping her clean, rubbing her, and talking to her.
There, Little Princess. That takes care of your left foot, and now your right one. There now. And the back ones are already done. Say, but you look just dandy. Your white spots are whiter than snow, and your black just shines. And you're gonna look like something with that blue ribbon hanging on you. Yes, sir, Little Princess. You're gonna win the bluest blue ribbon they ever gave away at this fair.
Hi there, Whit.
Oh, hey, Corky. So you got here.
Yep, Mother and Dad are waiting outside in the ring for you to show Little Princess. How soon do you and Little Princess go out?
Any time now.
Say, she looks beautiful. Is she gonna win?
Well, there's some stiff competition. Lots of good junior yearlings in the show.
Not as good as Little Princess. Boy, you shined her up good and pretty. Even her feet.
You wouldn't know she was just a mite from being dead once, would you? Little Princess, you're the prettiest ghost I ever saw.
All right, boys, get your Holstein junior yearlings ready. Those of you in Class A, bring your animals and line up in a ring.
Hey, Corky, that's us. Little Princess is in Class A. Come on, Little Princess. You're going out there in the ring and you're gonna win. Remember to walk like a princess. That's right. Hold up your head. Good girl. Back straight, tail snug. Careful now, steady. Gotta keep calm. You're getting almost there, Little Princess. Corky, you go along and stay with Mom and Dad. And keep saying a little prayer for Little Princess and me.
Okay, Whit.
The judge took his time, looking all the calves over very carefully. He kept marking things down on a card. When he got to Little Princess, he twisted his mouth around to the side, kind of strange-like, and squinted. He squinted at her long and hard. He kept walking around her and bending over, running his hands over the calf's legs, her back, and feeling her shoulders. He spent some time on the last two calves, and then he straightened up kind of quick-like and raised his hand.
All right, folks, we'd like your attention here. I'm going to rearrange the calves in order of their placing in the show. Boy, you move your calf over here. That's right. Now, number 5 and 3, you come along here. You're next there, lad. Now, 6, 2, and 4, you come along up here, too, and line up. There you are. And now, folks, I'd like to point out a few things about these calves. Number 4 has a mighty nice muzzle, good wide pins, and plenty of girth. Number 6 has a neat back line and some other good points, but lacks a little body depth. Number 3 is the winner because she has just about every feature to make her a top dairy-type calf. She has the body, the legs, muzzle, her back line.
By that time, Whit wasn't listening to anything the judge said. Little Princess was the winner, and Whit's head was all filled up with glory enough to burst, and he was shaking all over. Little Princess had come into her own. She was a true princess, a queen. Only a few weeks after the fair, the boy's father died of a heart attack. The boys and their mother moved to a little house with a couple acres of weedy land, a little bit of weather-beaten barn, and a garden patch. She took in sewing, and the welfare did the rest. There wasn't much of anything for Corky and Whit to do anymore, except to work for Mother and go to school. On the weekend, they'd sometimes walk over to Milkmore Farms to see Little Princess. She never forgot them. When they'd come to her stall, she'd raise her head and nibble at their sleeves and try to climb out of her pen and reach them better.
There, little princess. You're getting to be a pretty big girl. Remember, you're a queen now. You can't go climbing up on your stall and jumping on my shoulder like that. You're too big. Hey, here's the usual treat for you. There, what do you say? Look, Corky, she's nodding her head as usual. She remembers everything we taught her.
Yeah, I wish she was ours.
Well, so do I. But maybe that's covetous. She belongs to Mr. Lindley, and we got no right to want her.
Huh, she was worth bet money once.
Nearly cost them a bullet that time. But we can't keep brooding about it, Corky. Come on, we better get back home. 4 miles takes a long time to walk.
Mr. Hank's coming this way. You don't suppose he minds us coming here like this, do you?
I don't suppose so.
Hey, kids. Still mooning over this here calf? Why don't you buy her at the sale?
What sale?
Well, the sale we're gonna have. Big dispersal. Sell 'em all.
What do you mean, Mr. Hank? What are you going to sell them for?
Well, Mr. Lindley's gonna sell out and move to Florida. Says he can't keep any decent help. The good ones go somewhere else to get better wages. He could keep 'em if he'd pay more, but not him. Got plenty of money and aims to keep it. Now me, I've been saving away all for years and years.
That's when the two boys began trying to save up some money so they could buy Little Princess on sale day several months away. They took odd jobs and saved every penny they earned. And they didn't stop to figure how they'd feed her, even if they got her. When sale day came, the boys had only $39.27 between them. That was a lot of money for them, but not enough to buy a yearling like Little Princess. Anyway, they gathered it all up and went over to Milkmore Farm for the sale.
Well, from the looks of things, they won't get around to sell Little Princess and the other calves till later.
Yeah, but we don't mind waiting to do it.
Oh, no, I guess not. I guess they're gonna sell Little Princess next.
Think we got enough to buy her with?
No, not a chance. The way the other calves have been going, Little Princess will start around $75. No telling how high she'll go from there.
But we prayed about it, remember? The same as we did when she almost died, and when she won the ribbon at the fair.
Yeah, I know. Miracle, both times. But it's just plain asking too much of God to make her sell for less than $40. And that'd be an insult to Little Princess, too.
Anyway, I'm going to pray about it.
Okay, I will, too.
And now, folks, we're going to sell the daughter of Lady Queen, Little Princess. You have her pedigree there on your sales catalog. She won the Junior Yearling Ribbon at the fair. All right, let's get the bidding started. 75. All right, now I hear 75. Who'll go 80? 80, 80. Who'll go 80? I got 80. Make it 100, 100, 100. Do I hear 100? 100. Now, who'll make it 120? I'm looking for 120. Who'll make it 120, 120, 120?
Well, I hope she gets a good home.
Yeah.
She's a good calf. The best.
You bet she is. Look at her. Stands there in the ring like a queen.
She is a queen.
Got 150 for Little Princess. Who'll make it 70? 170, 170. Do I hear 170? I got 150. Who'll make it 170? I got 160. Who'll make it 170? 170, 170. I got 160. Do I hear 170? 170. I got 170 now. Who'll go 175? 175, 175. Only 175.
Hey, Whit, here comes Mr. Wallace, the county agent.
Where? I don't see him.
He just came in the door at the other end of the barn.
Oh, yeah, I see him. Hey, I'm gonna wave and try to get his attention. Mr. Wallace! Mr. Wallace!
I don't think he saw you.
Oh, I guess he didn't.
180. All done? 180. 1, 2. Are you all done? 3, and sold for 175 to the young fellow sitting on the barrel there.
Hey, Whit, he pointed at you.
Me? But I wasn't bidding.
You're the only one sitting on a barrel. Looks like you bought Little Princess even if you didn't mean to.
He must have thought I was waving at him when I was waving at Mr. Wallace. I haven't got anywhere near $175.
We better go tell someone.
Yeah. Let's get out of this side door and try to find the man who writes things down.
What do we do about it?
Well, I'll have to sell Little Princess over again, I guess.
Oh.
Hi, Whit, Corky. Want me to truck your calf home for you? I'm going right by your place.
No, Jim, I don't have a calf.
What do you mean you don't have a calf? I just saw you buy one.
Yeah, the auctioneer thought I was waving at him when I was actually waving at the county agent.
You mean you didn't really mean to buy her?
No.
We'd like to have Little Princess, but where would we get $175?
Boy, you got yourselves in a jam. Hey, Mr. Wallace, come over here a minute, will you?
Hello, Jim. Whit and Corky. Where'd you boys go so quickly? I was looking for you inside.
Mr. Wallace, these boys here went and got themselves a yearling heifer without meaning to. Whit waved his hand at you, and the auctioneer thought he was bidding on the calf.
Yeah, I thought I saw that happen. To tell you the truth, Whit, I was looking for you for that very reason.
What can I do, Mr. Wallace? I can't pay $170 for a calf, even if she is Little Princess.
Well, you and Corky just hold tight for a spell. I want to go over here and talk to my wife. Jim, you come along, too.
The boys didn't know exactly what Mr. Wallace and Jim talked to Mrs. Wallace about, but the first thing they knew, they were passing hats to all that crowd at the auction. And that boy was, well, he was waving his hand and the auctioneer thought he was bidding. So the boy accidentally bid on the very calf whose life he'd saved, and he can't pay for it.
Well, $3 help out?
Oh, thank you kindly. It sure will, and bless you.
Whit and that calf he accidentally bought are inseparable. Poor boy, he should have a calf, his father dead and all.
Glad to give you something. Let's see. $1, $2, $3, $5.
And the boy made the calf a winner at the fair, too. He can't stand to part with that calf.
My, you say he's a deserving boy?
He certainly is.
Well, I got some grocery change here. Won't need it this week. Hold that hat closer.
A good boy who can't pay for his calf.
Eh? What'd you say?
Can't pay for his calf.
Pay for half? But how much is half?
For his calf, Mr. Devons. Can't pay for his calf.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so? $10 bill help out?
Oh, sure would.
I saw that there boy and his calf at the fair. Wondered at the time if Lindy was a-treating him right.
28, $92.28. How much do you have, Mrs. Wallace?
I have $98.18, and you, Jim?
$92.28.
Oh.
We need some paper to add this
Oh,
up.
I have some right here. See now, 92.28 plus 98.18. That comes to $190.46. Why, that's more than the calf cost.
And the boys already have $39. Should we give some of this back to the people?
Oh, no, Jim. We never could find them again. I know what let's do. Let's let Whit have it for feed for Little Princess.
Come on. Let's go find the boys and give this money to them.
When Jim and Mrs. Wallace handed Whit all that money, I guess he didn't act very grown up. He tried to thank them, but he just couldn't talk. He stood right there and cried like a girl. And they said,
"That's all right, Whit. You just take Little Princess home and raise you up a whole herd from her."
And then Jim and Mr. Wallace loaded Little Princess in Jim's truck, and Corky rode in front, and Whit got in back. When they drove through that crowd and out of the Milkmore driveway, they all looked at Whit and Little Princess in the back of that truck.
That's right, Little Princess. You stand right up big and hold your head high, just like the queen that you are. And you know something, Little Princess? Today, I'm a king.
Yes, that crowd looked at Little Princess and Whit standing so proudly there in the back of the truck. And they waved their hands and cheered.
Greg and the Runaway Tractor.
And And so, members of the Centerville Outdoor and Camping Club will go to Indian Post Office for our camp out.
I've been camping more than you other fellas, and I know the best camping places. And I tell
What
you
do you
that...
care where we go on a camp out? You're not going.
I'm not going. I am too going.
There's our bicycle camp out. You don't have a bicycle.
Well, I'm going to borrow one.
You know the club rules as well as anyone. You know you have to go on these campouts on your own bike.
Well, I'll get one.
Well, if you get your own bike, you can go along, but we're going to Indian Post Office whether you like it or not. Club dismissed.
Dad, can I have a bicycle?
A bicycle?
I got to have a bike.
Oh, bicycles cost lots of money, son.
Yeah, I know, Dad, but I need one.
You need a bicycle? You? What for?
Well, I could go places fast. To school, to town, the store, camping, everywhere. Oh, please, Dad.
We can't afford one right now, Greg.
But the club is going camping, and I can't go unless I have a bike. My own bike.
When you learn how to ride a bicycle, I'll get you one.
But I can ride a bicycle, Dad. Well, you know I can.
I don't mean just get on it and ride. I mean know the rules of safety and obey them. You go too fast. You weave in and out among cars and traffic. You don't seem to realize there are other people on the streets with rights the same as you.
I promise to be more careful, Dad.
We'll see.
Then I can have a bike?
We'll see, I said.
But I got to have one right away. The club's going on a camp out next week, and I just got to have a bike so I can go too.
Now look, son, I said we'll see.
But the camp out, Dad.
Another word of argument out of you, son, you won't get a bicycle. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
All right, then. Now, go to the store like your mother asked you to.
Yes, sir.
Son! Hey, Greg, wake up.
What do you want?
Get up, son.
Dad, I'm still sleepy.
What day is this, boy?
Tuesday, isn't it?
It's also the 5th of the month. Your birthday.
I don't care. I'm sleepy.
Now, there's something for you downstairs. A surprise birthday gift.
What is it, Dad?
Now, you get up, come on down, and see.
Okay, Dad, as soon as I get dressed. Oh.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Greg. Happy birthday to you.
A bike, a bicycle, it's super. Oh, and a horn and everything.
And lights, son, see?
Oh, Dad, it's the best bike I ever saw. Thanks a lot,
now,
Dad.
You thank your mother and sister, too. We all gave it to you.
Oh, thanks, everybody. All of you, thanks a lot.
Now, there are just 2 restrictions, son. Do not ride it on the streets with heavy traffic.
Oh, okay, Dad, I won't.
And secondly, you are not to ride it on those high trails.
Well, I know my way around, and I won't ride anywhere where it's dangerous.
Now, do you want to keep this bicycle?
Okay.
I mean every word, son. Ride busy streets or high trails, and I'll take the bike away from you.
Well, I said I wouldn't.
Now, son, listen to me. Your know-it-all attitude will get you into trouble. Stay off those busy streets and don't ride those trails. Well, son, how are you and your new bike coming along?
Oh, it's dandy, Dad.
Staying off busy streets?
Just like you said, Dad.
Well, son, I see there are no scratches on your new bike.
No, sir. I'm taking good care of it.
Yeah, glad to hear that, son. Maybe at last you're changing for the better. Huh? Well, son, what have you got in mind for today?
Well, I'm going riding on my bike right now.
So early in the morning?
Sure.
Well, then just stay off the busy streets and the high trails.
Yes, sir.
Well, I gotta get to work. You know, I do believe you've turned over a new leaf. I hope so. The know-it-all boy you used to be wasn't a very likable one.
Yes, sir.
Well, I gotta get to work. So long, son.
So long, Dad. I know how to ride a bike, and I don't need anyone to tell me. I can ride in traffic as well as anyone else, and I'm gonna show 'em. This is fun, dodging in and out among the cars. That fella thought he was gonna hit me. Well, I got just as much right out here as any of those old cars. Ooh, that was close. But I ain't scared. No one's gonna tell me how to ride a bike or where to ride. I'm not chicken. Oh! My leg! No!
Call the police! Hey, here.
Stand back. Give us some room here. All right, stand back. All right, stand back further, folks. Give the ambulance room to get close.
I don't need the ambulance.
Are you all right, boy?
Yes, sir.
Oh, what happened?
Well, I was riding my bike when some car hit me. Purposely, too.
Officer, it was my car that hit the kid. He dodged right in front of me. I didn't have a ghost of a chance to stop.
Well, what about it, boy?
Oh, I know how to ride a bike. I was riding like anyone else. I got just as much right on the street as he has.
Of course you have, son, of course, if you obey all the traffic laws.
Well, I wasn't doing anything.
Were you obeying all the traffic laws?
Yes. Yes, I was.
Did you stay a car length behind the car in front of you? When you changed lanes, did you signal a change? You see, son, you do have the right to be on this street, but only if you obey all the laws that all other users on this street obey. Understand?
I wasn't doing anything.
I see. Maybe you're one of those know-it-alls who won't listen to reason. Well, we'll just have to talk to your father. Come along.
Thank you very much, officer. I'll take care of it, I assure you. Son, you go on home. I'll talk to you later. Well, son, what have you to say for yourself?
I wasn't doing anything wrong.
You were riding in heavy traffic in direct disobedience to my orders.
Well, I was on my way to a club meeting.
That early in the morning?
Well, I have as much right to ride on that street as anyone else. That man should have looked where he was going.
Oh, you won't listen to anyone, will you? You know all the answers. You know everything. Well, answer this. Where is the money coming from to pay for that wrecked bicycle and the repairs to that man's fender? Huh? Well, I'll answer it, and for once you're going to listen. You're going to work and earn the money.
Oh, Dad.
Tomorrow morning, you're going out to your Uncle Bill's farm and work hard, too.
But Dad, tomorrow there's a special meeting to plan the club's last camp out.
Well, you won't be there or at the camp out. You'll be on the farm working.
Oh, Dad, work on the farm? All summer? Oh, I'll listen after this, Dad. Honestly, I will.
Yeah, I think you'll listen to your Uncle Bill. You'll listen and obey him all summer long. Well, I'll leave him in your hands, Bill. Remember, he's to obey you the same as your own son, Lance. Punish him just as you would Lance if he doesn't obey.
Oh, we'll get along all right. Greg, Lance, and me. Now, just don't fret none about it.
He's a stubborn boy. He has a mind of his own. He won't listen to anybody.
Well, the country's a good place to take that kind of thing out of a person. Country and hard work sort of mellows a person, as it were. Just go back to your city and leave Greg to me.
Greg, wake up. Wake up.
What?
Won't do you any good to turn over. It's time to get up.
It isn't even daylight yet.
Hey, you're coming out by yourself, or do I have to pull you out? Mom's pancakes won't wait.
Oh, you mean you eat breakfast while it's still night out?
It's morning, and breakfast time here in the country. You coming?
All right.
Hey, where's Greg? I thought you went upstairs to wake him up.
I did. He said he'd be right down.
Here he comes now, dear.
Good morning, Greg.
Morning.
Sit down, Greg. Eat a hearty breakfast and you'll soon feel better. Here, these pancakes will put a little life in your blood and sparkles in your eyes.
Now, Greg, you're 10 minutes late. Tomorrow morning you'll be on time or you'll get no breakfast. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Also, you'll take directions from Lance. Now, he's running this farm this summer while we're building a new barn. He'll teach you, and if you're smart, you'll listen. Now, eat your breakfast. There's chores and work to be done.
The first thing each morning, you'll feed the calves. You give them the exact amount I tell you to. No more, no less.
I'm not gonna have you telling me what to do. You're only 1 year older than me. And I don't need you to teach me things anyway. I already know as much as you, and maybe more.
You heard what Dad said.
Yeah, but I don't have to take orders from a kid no older than me.
You'd better, if you're gonna work here this summer.
I'll go home. Right now.
Wish you would.
You know I can't. That'll make me stay.
Well, listen to what I tell you.
I'll listen, but I don't have to do it.
Well, that's up to you. Now, first, let me warn you not to go near Red. She's the cow out there in the pasture lot. She just had a calf, and when she has a calf, she's mean and dangerous.
I'm not afraid of her. I ain't afraid of anything.
You don't know Red. She'll ruin you.
Not me, she won't.
That's what you think.
I'll prove it.
Hey, where are you going?
I'm gonna prove that I'm not afraid of Red, and you can't stop me either.
I'm not even gonna try.
Greg jumped over the gate and walked toward Red in the pasture lot. The way Red came toward him, Greg knew she meant business, and he turned to run. But his foot caught on an old root and he fell. He jumped up and raced for the gate. Before he could reach it, Red caught up with him and ripped a gash in his leg with one of her sharp horns.
Quick, jump over the gate. I'll keep Red away with this pitchfork.
Oh.
Look, blood. There's a big gash in your leg.
It isn't anything.
You're plain lucky and you don't deserve it. Go to the house and Mom will disinfect the leg for you.
It isn't anything, I tell you.
Go ahead and be a dummy if that's where you want it. You may end up with a badly infected leg.
Good morning, Aunt Minnie and Uncle Bill.
You're late for breakfast.
I got up as soon as Lance called me.
I called you half an hour ago.
Maybe I fell asleep again. The pancakes sure smell good.
They are good.
Pass me some, please.
I told you yesterday morning, remember? There'd be no breakfast for you today if you were late. In this instance, in every instance, I mean exactly what I say. Now, you have 2 courses open to you. You can go back upstairs to bed, and I'll call your father, and he can come and get you. Or you can go out to the barn and do the chores Lance taught you yesterday. Now, which shall it be?
I'm hungry.
Well, of course you are. And the quickest way for you to get something to eat is to go back up to bed. When your father comes, he'll probably let you eat. However, what's he going to say to you for not following instructions? On the other hand, if you go out and do the chores and work like you should, you'll be surprised how quickly dinner time will roll around.
We have fried chicken every Wednesday, and Mom sure knows how to fry chicken.
Now make your choice. No one's going to force you into anything.
Well, I'll go out and feed the calves. Tain't fair. All I did was lay in bed a few minutes. I wish Dad would come and get me. No, he'd whip me and I'd never get to have another bite. I think I'll kill all these cows and calves. Then I guess Uncle Bill would be sorry. But then I wouldn't get any dinner, and I'm awfully hungry. I have to do all the hard work, while all Lance does is sit on that tractor. That's fun. Wish I knew how to run a tractor. I can run one if Lance can. I'm as old as he is, almost, and Get out of the way, chick, so I can get that egg. Why doesn't Lance feed the calves and gather the eggs and things like that and let me run the tractor? He just thinks I can't. He thinks he's smarter than me. I'll show him.
Later that day, Greg saw Lance stop the tractor and leave it while he went to get a drink of water from the well in the pump house. Quickly, Greg ran to the tractor.
This is an easy seat. All these levers and buttons. Oh, if I knew which one to push, I could cultivate this corn as well as Lance.
So Greg pushed first this button and that lever. Suddenly, the tractor roared to life. With a jerk, the tractor started down the road.
This is easy, like nothing. No more feeding calves for me. I'm gonna drive this tractor.
He drove too fast, and without looking where he was going, the cultivator uprooted many hills of corn. Before he knew it, he was at the end of the row.
What'll I do now? Turn it, like this. Oh, what was that?
The sudden swerve around the end had caused the cultivator to get caught on a stone, breaking the hitch in the cultivator.
Something broke. Guess I better stop. I wonder which one of these gadgets stops the tractor. I'll push all of them.
But the tractor raced on, zigging and zagging through the standing corn. Back and forth across the field went Greg on the runaway tractor. Every minute he became more and more frightened and wished with all his heart that he was back in the barn feeding those calves.
Greg, what are you doing?
I can't get this tractor stopped.
I'll stop it for you. Move your foot so I'll have a place to jump on. There. See how easy it is?
Yeah, but you knew how.
Ah, exactly. I knew how, you didn't. If you'd listen to people, you'd soon learn how to do things. But you gotta listen and learn.
Oh, I just got excited.
I'll tell you what you really did. You ruined Dad's prize corn. You're worse than a cyclone. And where's the cultivator?
Back there.
You broke it, huh? Well, I guess there's only one thing to do. Go get Dad.
Should I go with you or stay here?
I don't care what you do.
I guess there are a few things I don't know. Maybe I should listen to people, at least once in a while.
The hitch is broken too badly to be repaired.
What'll we do, Dad?
Take it to the repair shop. They probably won't be able to do the work before next week.
But I wanted to finish cultivating your prize corn by tomorrow night.
Don't worry about it, son.
Anything I can do to help?
Lance, go get the pickup. We'll load the cultivator and you can take it into the shop.
Uncle Bill and Lance did not ask Greg to help them load the broken cultivator into the pickup, nor to go to the repair shop with Lance. Greg watched as Lance drove off to town. He watched Uncle Bill as he climbed up on the barn roof where he was laying shingles.
Huh. Easy. Like nothing. When you know how. But me, a stupid know-it-all that doesn't know anything. How dumb can a fella get? As dumb as I am. That's how much.
No one said a word to Greg at the dinner table. Lance was planning the afternoon's work with his dad and asking how to do things that he wasn't quite sure of. As they got up from the table, Aunt Minnie said, "Greg, I need some strawberries for shortcake."
Oh, don't let him pick them, Mom, or there won't be a shortcake. He'd pick the green ones. He isn't smart enough to know the difference.
Lance.
I'll pick the strawberries, Aunt Minnie. Lance is right. I'm not smart. I'm a know-it-all. A stupid know-it-all. Too smart to listen. That's me. Here are the strawberries, Aunt Minnie.
Thank you, Greg.
Are they, are they picked all right?
Look all right to me.
Is there anything else I can do for you, Aunt Minnie?
Well, I would like some new potatoes. If you think you can dig them without cutting them with the spade.
Oh, if you showed me how, I'm sure I can, Aunt Minnie. Here are the potatoes, Aunt Minnie.
You did fine, Greg.
Anything else I can do, Aunt Minnie?
No, but you can let me dress that leg again and rest it until tomorrow morning.
Okay, Aunt Minnie.
That night after supper, Greg limped out to the front porch.
Uncle Bill, I want to talk to you.
Fine, son, fine. Sit down.
I found something out, Uncle Bill, and I want to tell you.
Yeah, I'm listening, Greg.
Well, I didn't know it before, but I found out that I'm dumb. I thought I knew more than anyone, but I don't know anything, and I'll do whatever you say all summer to pay for fixing that cultivator I broke, and if you'll just give me another chance.
I thought you were here to pay for that wrecked bicycle and the man's fender.
I was, but I want to pay you for your cultivator, too. And Uncle Bill, I'm sorry I ruined your prize corn.
Oh, well, it didn't ruin beyond repair. It's rather late in the season, but tomorrow you can hand plant where the cultivator dug out the rows. I'll show you how. Think you can learn?
I can try to learn how.
That's the stuff, and you can learn.
And I'll feed the calves and do everything else just like Lance showed me how. And Uncle Bill, if you'll just give me another chance, I'll learn to do everything just right.
That's the spirit, my boy. That's the spirit.
Breakfast is ready. Come and get it, everyone.
Morning, Aunt Minnie. Uncle Bill.
Good
Lance.
Morning.
On time, man.
Yep, and I'm never gonna be late again. How am I doing, Lance?
So well that Dad told me to teach you how to run the hay baler.
Oh, really?
Yeah, today, right after dinner.
Here, chick, 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 chick.
As soon as you finish feeding the chickens, I have something for you to do.
Okay, Lance, what?
You're going to town with me in the pickup. And Dad told me to start teaching you how to drive it.
The pickup? Me? Drive it?
That's what Dad said. He thinks you'll be careful and do just as you're told to do.
I sure will.
There she is, Craig, all ready to go to work.
I wish I could drive a tractor.
Don't you think you could?
Oh, no. I'm not smart enough for that.
You think you could learn?
I don't think so.
Would you like to learn?
Well, if I could drive a tractor, I think I'd be about the happiest person in the whole world.
Hop on. Go ahead, hop on the tractor.
What for?
I'm going to teach you how to drive it. That is, if you'll listen carefully and do just as I say. Will you?
Will I? Say, I found out that it's smart to listen.
What are you grinning at?
I was just thinking how surprised Mr. Jim, the president and director of the camping club, is going to be when he finds out how different I am.